Good evening, guys. How are we? Good evening, guys. How's it going? We just give it another few minutes, guys. It is 7:57, so we'll wait until maybe 2 or 3 minutes past 8 to get started. So again, all you need is a mat. I have the mats just facing in each direction, so you can see some of the moves I'm doing. Good evening, guys. How are we? We'll just give another 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll get going. So, same as last week when I did the Pilates class, all you need is a mat. I have just the mats facing in each direction, so you can see some of the moves I'm doing from different angles. So, yeah, hope we're all doing well, and just a mat. I start there, guys, in about about a minute's time. So you can just get yourself set up on your mat. We're going to start from standing. So yeah, again, there's a few more jumping in there. So we'll give it another minute. Okay, we'll get going there, guys. Good evening, first of all, for those of you that have just joined in. Again, about maybe a 40-minute class or so here. Some of the moves, again, are slightly difficult or more difficult than others. But if you have any issue with some of the moves, I will be giving points throughout the class in terms of regressing the moves, making them easier, or as progressing the moves, making them slightly tougher. So again, just listen to my coaching points throughout. Again, I know it's difficult that you have to flick between checking the screen and then doing the move yourself. So again, just listen to the coaching points. Hopefully they'll help. And again, yeah, all you need is a mat. And we're going to work for about 40 minutes. Okay, so again, if anyone has any issues just hearing me in terms of volume, just throw a comment there on the right-hand side of your screen. If not, we're all good. Okay, so we'll get started off, guys. Again, just stepping to the back of your mat. Okay, so stepping into some space. Okay, feet come together. Okay, slight bend in the knees, and then from there, just grab the backs, the legs, tuck your chest toward the thighs. Okay, and then just hold that position now, just taking a few deep breaths in and out for the next 10 or 15 seconds. So again, I'll talk about the direction of your breath. I'll talk about the speed of your breath throughout the class. Again, which are both very important in terms of getting the most out of the moves. Okay, from there, bring the hands right overhead. Just get a full body stretch. Reach the hands right overhead. So you separate the hands. Take a deep breath in. And then on your breath out, bring the hands this time towards the front of the body. And once more, just hold that position. Just let your upper body just fall towards the ground. Let your shoulders fall forward toward your feet. And again, just use your breath to breathe in. And then on your breath out, just feel those hips, backs, and legs, just relax. And just use your breath to try and increase the distance which your hands are traveling towards the ground. Good, for 5. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from there, guys, again, you're standing at the back of the mat. I'm just turning to face towards the screen. Hands come right overhead. Interlock your fingers. Take a breath in. On your breath out, tip towards your right or left-hand side. Okay, and then just try and push that hip away as far as you can. So use your breath. Take a breath in. On the breath out, just try and reach the hands away from the head, away from that opposite hip. Okay, reset. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out, opposite direction. Again, don't hold your breath. Try and use your breath to try and push that hip out and to try and increase the distance between those hands and that hip. Good, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from there, guys, feet come about hip width apart. Okay, from there, then slight bend in the knees, tip the hips toward the ground, bring the hands toward the feet. Okay, and once more, just hold that position. Let's get a bit more of a stretch through the hamstrings. For 5, 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from there, guys, again, you're at the back of your mat. Hands come right overhead, as we did last week. Down and touch the toes. This time, keep the legs as straight as possible. Then nice and slowly, walk your hands out to a push-up position on the mat or towards the front of the mat. Hold that position. Okay, and then from there, walk your hands straight back in toward the feet. Okay, and we'll get 2 more reps of that done. Hands come overhead, down and touch the toes. Walk the hands out to a push-up position. Nice and slowly, control your body weight towards the floor, and then push your hands back in towards the ground, and then walk your hands back in. Once more, hands come overhead, down and touch the toes. Walk your hands out to that push-up position, get to that push-up position, and then from there, walk the hands straight back in towards the feet and come to a stand. Okay, from there, again, feet are about hip width apart. Just gently pivot off your outside foot, just gently moving the upper body on a swivel, just turning off that outside foot, just moving left to right. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from there, feet are again about hip width apart. Hands go onto the hips. Okay, lock those feet into the ground. So as I say, try and resurrect the arch in both feet by gripping the mat through your big toes and your heel bones on both feet. Okay, so from there, shoulders come back and down. Just into a few pelvic shifts. So again, just shifting the pelvis forward. Okay, and then shifting the pelvis back. So getting that arch into your lower back. And then reversing that by pushing the hips forward, flattening off that lower back. Okay, and then we'll do 2 more in each direction. So again, get that arch into your lower back. Take a breath in, on the breath out, once more, reverse that, drive the hips forward, the pelvis forward, and get that flat line in the lower back. Okay, and then once more in each direction, get the arch in the lower back. Okay, so that's extreme number 1. Okay, and then reverse that once more, push the hips forward to extreme number 2, where the lower back is completely flat. Okay, from that position again, guys, I want you to come to neutral. Okay, so you're halfway between those 2 end ranges. Okay, hands come down by the sides, roll the shoulder blades back and down. Again, resurrect the arch in both feet. So if you watch my feet, they're lined up with my hips are lined up with my shoulders. Okay, shoulders come back and down. And then from that position, just take 30 seconds to yourself. Just take a few deep breaths in and out. And just thinking about, again, just engaging pelvic floor, As I say, drawing your tailbone towards your pubic bone, drawing your pubic bone up towards your navel or up towards your belly button, and keeping everything as stable as possible. So deep breaths in, on your breath out, get that engagement of your pelvic floor. Breath in, try and hold that engagement or hold that activation. On the next breath out, just reinforce, re-engage that connection. Deep breath in, hold it, breath out, reinforce and re-engage the connection. And again, as you do that, you keep your glutes quiet, you keep your tummy quiet, and you're just lifting or activating that muscle between the two legs, the connection between your upper body and your lower body, and the 2 points between your tailbone and your pubic bone. So again, work through that, use your breath out, pelvic floor connection, and breath in, hold the connection. And then we take one more deep breath in each, and a deep breath out, and relax. Okay, from there, guys, again, stepping to the back of your mat, wherever you finished off in the warm-up series there, step to the back of the mat, hands come overhead once more, this time down and touch the toes, walk your hands out to that push-up position, get to that push-up position, then I want you to spike your hips up towards the roof, drop the head between the hands into your downward dog, okay, and then from there, push to the hands, push to the elbows, sweep the body forward and through, so nice and careful on this move. Then there, you're straight ahead, drawing your shoulder blades back and down, keeping your 2 hip bones on the floor as much as possible, keeping your chest off the ground. Okay, and then from that position, sit back onto your heels into child's pose, dropping the head between the hands and hold. Okay, from there, once more, come onto the hands, turn the toes into the ground, pop the hips up towards the roof, drop the heels down to the ground, and then once more, walk the hands straight back in towards the feet and come to a stand. Okay, we'll do one more, hands come overhead, once more, down and touch the toes, walk your hands out to that push-up position, get to your push-up position, spike your hips up towards the roof, drop your heels down towards the floor, and then once more, press through your hands, sweep the body forward and through, keep the chest off the ground, roll your shoulder blades back and down, try and pinch your hips onto the mat or onto the floor or onto the carpet. Okay, and then from there, once more, sit back on the heels into child's pose, dropping the head between the hands, and then we hold. Okay, from that position, guys, once more, we come to a stand. Last time standing. Okay, pop the hips up, walk the hands back in towards the feet, and come to a stand. Okay, from there, guys, again, we'll just get a bit of single leg work, so a bit of single leg balance. Okay, just to finish off our warm up. So again, standing on our right leg to start. Okay, so we're all standing on the same leg. As you did from both feet, resurrect the arch in that right foot by gripping the mat with your big toe and your heel bone on that right leg. Shoulders again come back and down, and then just starting off, just sweep that left leg just gently forward and back, maintaining as much control through the body as you can. Again, if you're familiar with the concepts of activating your pelvic floor and controlling as much of your body through that pelvic floor, think about it starting this warm-up series or finishing off this warm-up series. So sweep the leg forward and back. Again, breathe in, breathe out, control your breathing, just sweeping that leg forward and back. And again, think that you have a pane of glass on your left and a pane of glass on your right. That leg can touch either side of the body or else the glass will shatter. So keep everything in a straight line, shoulders back and down, upper body stays stable. From there, bring that left leg in front of the right foot, and then in a semicircle, we'll sweep it in front and sweep it behind. Keep everything stable. Again, upper body stable, keep your head in neutral. Try to keep looking at the screen in front or the television, whatever you're viewing this class on. Okay, everything stays stable, shoulders stay back and down, and just gently sweep the foot forward and back, all the while maintaining that balance in that right leg or the standing leg, resurrecting the arch in the foot, gripping the mat with your big toe and your heel bone on that standing leg. Okay, from there, again, come back to center, into an attitude kick, so turn that leg to 45 degrees, stay standing on that right leg, and then just kick, reset, kick, and reset. Again, it's not a momentum swing, so just get to a point where you feel you can lift that leg without moving anything else in your body. So lift, reset, turning that foot as much as possible to 45 degrees, keep the balance on the right leg, grip the mat with your big toe and your heel bone, resurrect the arch in the standing foot, and again, keep the foot that's moving turned out to 45 degrees. Good, we get 2 more, 1 more from there, stay standing. If you need to take your break, just drop that left heel down to the ground. From there, lift and hold. Okay, so you're trying to turn that foot out as much as you can to 45 degrees. Again, don't compensate with your upper body or the standing leg to lift. Just get to a point where you feel you can hold that position for 10 seconds. Again, to make it tougher, lift it a little bit higher. Maintain your balance. So 3, 2, slowly release and relax. Okay, take a second. Switch sides. Again, if you feel you've lost any control in your upper body, reset, shoulders back and down. I'm standing on my left foot this time, gripping the mat with my big toe and my heel bone on that left foot. And then I'm starting off, kicking forward and back. So once more, head stays in neutral. Think about keeping the distance between your chin and your chest equal at all times. The chin should not drop, your chest should not rise, your shoulders should not roll forward. Keep your shoulders pinched back and down, keep your head in neutral, and then just gently move that leg forward and back. Again, the further you increase the distance of that swing, the tougher the move. So if you need to just brush forward and back, do so. Okay, from there, bring that foot in front. My right foot's in front of my left foot, and then sweep behind in a semicircle. Again, shoulders stay stable, shoulders back and down, head is in neutral, and everything stays stable. And then for me, I'm gripping the mat with my big toe and my heel bone on my left foot. Okay, so we took 3 more. Again, think of the points I spoke about. Think about your breath. Think about controlling everything through pelvic floor if possible. Okay, from there, come back to center. Take a break if you need to. Turn the foot to 45 degrees, shoulders still back and down. And then from there into our attitude kick for me on my right leg. So again, kick, reset. Think about that grip. Think about the balance work on that standing leg. Again, focus now on what's not moving as opposed to what is moving. Everything stays stable through that left leg, through your upper body, through your shoulders, through your forearms, through your hands, through your head. Okay, we'll get 2 more attitude kicks. 1, reset, take a break if you need to. From there, shoulders back and down. Don't rotate the body, keep the shoulders, hips, knees facing forward, and then take it to an attitude hold. Shoulders back and down, turn the foot to 45, hold it for 10. Again, the further you lift it, the tougher the move. Again, hips, shoulders should be facing forward towards the screen. 3, 2, 1, and reset. Okay, take a break, guys. We're going warm up done. If you want to grab a quick drink of water, do so. Okay, and then we're going to set up on all fours on the mat. Okay, so again, make your way onto all fours. Grab a quick drink if you'd like. Okay, and then we get set up. Okay, so from there, guys, on all fours, on your hands and on your knees. Okay, so my hands again are stacked directly beneath my shoulders. My knees are stacked directly beneath my hips. As we did from standing, keeping the head in neutral. Okay, it's getting a bit of movement into our pelvis. So drop that lower back towards the ground, draw your shoulder blades together, and then look straight ahead. Take a deep breath in. On your breath out, reverse that, drop the tailbone to the ground, press your 2 hands on the floor, lift the shoulder blades high, hold. Last time then, drop the lower back, look straight ahead, draw your shoulder blades back and down, drop the belly button, drop the lower back towards the ground. Take a breath in, that's extreme 1. On the breath out, reverse that, lift the shoulder blades, drop the tailbone to the ground, that's extreme number 2. Okay, from there, I want you to find again that neutral position. So you're halfway between those 2 points. I've got a straight line from the back of my head, through my shoulders, out through my spine, and then finishing at my tailbone. Okay, from there then again, just taking in 30 seconds to concentrate on our breath. So breathe in, breath out, pelvic floor connection. Breath in, hold that connection. Next breath out, just re-engage and reinforce that connection. Breath in, hold the connection. Breath out, and just keep working through that as I give you a few points to try and maximize that activation. So again, think about that sensation of trying to stop yourself going to the toilet. Good strong connection, draw the tailbone to the pubic bone, draw your pubic bone up toward your navel. In turn then, if you can, imagine drawing your 2 hip bones at the front of the body towards your navel or towards the midline of the body. So keep working through that position, keep working through that point, and keep working through that breath work as I take you through the next move. Head faces towards the ground. From that position then, guys, keep your head facing towards the ground and then reach your right hand in front. As we did last week, just reach with the right hand, reset the right hand to the floor, and then we get 2 more with the right hand. Reach, reset. As you reach, nothing moves, everything stays stable. Control that reach with pelvic floor. To make that move tougher, reach your right hand in front. As you do so, reach your left leg behind. Okay, so reaching as far as you can. When you reach, reset. Okay, we're going to do 5 on our right hand with our left foot. So reach, reset. Again, you shouldn't lose any stability in your shoulders or in your hips. As you reach with the right hand and left foot, everything should stay stable. So focus again on what's not moving. Your left hand and your right knee and your right foot stay in contact with the floor. 2 more on this side. Reach, reset. Think about activation of pelvic floor, breath out as you reach, and then breath in as you reset your right hand and left knee to the ground. Okay, from there, again, ensuring you're in neutral position. Reach the left hand in front, reset. Now 2 more, reach, and reset. Last one, reach, and reset. Okay, to again make that move tougher, left hand and right foot reach, reset. Again, really focus now, be critical of yourself. Nothing should move, shoulders stay stable. Again, to make the move tougher, if you need to, keep your right foot on the mat and then just drag that right leg along the floor. 2 more, reach, reset, everything stays stable. And then last one, reach and reset. Okay, from there, again, reset, make sure you're in neutral, keep the head facing towards the ground. Okay, and then from there, you're gonna reach your right hand and left foot. We're gonna hold that position for 20 seconds on each side. So what I want you to focus on here now is, again, keeping everything stable, keeping that neutral position if possible, and then breathing in, and then be really forceful on your breath out to get that activation of pelvic floor. Breathe in, hold the connection, next breath out, re-engage or reactivate that connection. Good, for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, 1, reset. Okay, again, head face towards the ground, ensure you're in a neutral pelvic position as you did from the start, and then reach left hand and right foot. So again, be really critical of yourself here, focus on your body, see what's moving, see what's moved, and then realign, re-engage the connection to the pelvic floor, okay, to maintain as much stability through your body as you can. Again, be really forceful on your breath out, control your breath in. Good, go for 7 seconds, reach. Again, don't let the shoulders lose any stability. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, from there, guys, sit back again into child's pose, and then when you're ready, just switch your position, okay, by lying flat on the mat. Okay, so what we call supine, lying on our back. You're just going to get yourself set up, okay, with your feet directly beneath your knees, okay, and your head back on the floor. Okay, so I'm just going to face straight on so you can see me for the first few moves here. And once more, again, I'll change my direction so you can see me to get the most out of the move. Okay, so as we did again from standing and from all fours, just get a few pelvic shifts there if you're accustomed to getting some pelvic shifts, lifting the lower back off the ground. Okay, and then reversing that by dropping your lower back onto the floor. Okay, so that's extreme number 1, when your lower back is in contact with the ground. Okay, and then reverse that by lifting the lower back, getting that arch into your lower back. That's extreme number 2. Okay, from there then, guys, come to that neutral position. Okay, so find neutral. Keep your 2 feet on the floor, and as you did from standing, I want you to grip the mat with both big toes and both heel bones on both feet. Feet are again lined up with your hips and with your shoulders. Palms of the hands face towards the ground. Head is back on the floor, shoulders relaxed. Okay, and then from that position, we're going to start on our right leg. So left leg stays stable, and then from there, it's going to drop that right leg out as far as we can. And again, be really critical on yourself in terms of keeping as much stability through your pelvis, and again, controlling or initiating that move with your pelvic floor. So again, just drop that right leg out slightly, keep your left leg stable, keep your 2 shoulders, keep your head on the mat. Okay, and we get 3 more on that right leg. So just drop it out. And again, be really mindful, be really critical of yourself in terms of keeping as much stability through your lower back and through your hips and through your pelvis as you can. Okay, 1 more. Again, not too strenuous of a move, but just be conscious of the way your lower back and your pelvis is moving. Okay, swapping sides. So right foot stays on the floor. Drop the right leg out. It's a subtle movement. But again, reset. Think about your breath. So breath out maybe as you drop that left leg out. Breath in as you reset. Breath out as you drop and as you activate pelvic floor. Breath in, reset. 2 more on that left leg. Keeping your right leg, keeping your head, keep your shoulders stable. Reset. Last one on the left leg. Drop out and reset. Okay, from there, guys, again, 2 feet flat on the floor. Okay, again, resurrect the arch in both feet by gripping that with big toe and heel bone. And then from there, keeping your left leg where it is, extend that right leg long to the ground. Okay, from there, I want you to externally rotate that right leg as much as you can. Okay, so imagine kicking a football with the instep of your right foot. Shoulders back on the ground, maintain that neutral position. And then from there, we're going to get a straight leg lift on that right leg. So lift, reset, and we'll do 8 on our right leg and then 8 on our left. Okay, so once you tap the outside of your right heel off the ground, start the move once more. But again, what I want you to be conscious of is, again, maintaining as much stability through your pelvic floor and thinking about initiating, starting, and finishing the move with your pelvic floor. So breathe in, breath out as you lift, breath in as you drop the leg back down, breath out, re-engage pelvic floor as you lift, breath out, breath in rather as you drop back down, breath out as you lift, 2 more, breath in as you drop the leg back down, again, breath out, lift your pelvic floor, drop down, 1 more, breath in, and then breath out, lift that leg through pelvic floor, and then drop back down once more. Okay, bring that right leg back into 90 degrees, extend the left leg long to the ground, maintain as much stability through your pelvis and through your lower back as you can. Resurrect the arch of the right foot, externally rotate that left leg. So again, imagine kicking a football with your instep of your left leg, and then start to breathe out, lift that leg off the ground, reset, breath in, 8 in our left leg. Breath out, pelvic floor connection, lift the leg up, breath in, reset. That's 2. Breath out, lift that left leg, breath in, reset. Breath out, lift the left leg up. Again, try and keep that leg as much as externally rotated as you can. Lift the left leg, breath out, breath in, drop the left leg back down, breath out, lift. Again, maintain as much stability now through your pelvic floor, through your pelvis as you can. Breath out, lift the left leg, breath in, reset. We've got 1 more. Lift, breath out, pelvic floor, pelvic floor, pelvic floor, and then breath out, breath in rather, drop the left leg back down. Okay, from there, bring the 2 feet again back to the ground, resurrect the arch in both feet. I'm just going to quickly turn so you can see me. Okay, combining both moves from there, shoulders back and down, once more, keeping all the weight on the left leg. Okay, I want you to point that right foot up towards the roof, point toe away from the body, and then from there, keeping that straight line through that right leg, you're going to lift your hips off the ground into a full shoulder bridge, maintaining as much stability as you can through that left leg. Pointing the right toe towards the roof, towards the wall in front of you. Your thighs are parallel. They're running in a straight line from left to right. Point the right toe, point the right foot, and then lift the hips as high as you can, and then maintain as much stability through pelvic floor, through your pelvis, and then maintaining as much weight as you can on your shoulder blades. Just going to hold that position for 10 more seconds. So lift, hold the position, and again, concentrate on your breathing, concentrate on your breath out, pelvic floor, and again, maintain that stability of your body through your pelvic floor. From that position, keeping the hips as high as you can, slowly drop them back down, keep the right leg where it is, don't let the right leg drop. Okay, point the right toe, keep the stability in the right leg, keep the energy in the right leg, and then from there, we'll do 5 lifts on that left leg. Okay, so lift the left leg off, reset. When you lift, breath out, so lift, breath out, pelvic floor, breath in, drop back down. 3 more, breath out, lift the hips, point the right foot, 2 more, breath in, breath out, pelvic floor, lift the hips with the left foot, breathe in, last time, point the right toes, lift, and reset. From there, bring that right foot to the ground, extend the left leg long, point the left toe towards the wall in front of you or towards the roof, and then you've got a straight line, okay? And again, your left leg and right leg are running parallel. Reset, take a breath in, on the breath out, lift the hips up into a full shoulder bridge, okay? Once more, left thigh and right thigh are parallel, and then slow your breathing down. So what I want you to focus on now, especially in this move, is the breath, is the direction of your breath, and then maintaining as much stability through your pelvis, through your lower back, through your pelvic floor as you can. So really maintain that integrity now with your body, with your pelvic floor. Hold that position. We go for 5. Lift the hips up. Again, you're keeping the majority of your weight on your big toe and your heel bone on that right foot. From there, slowly peel your back down to the ground. Keep the energy in the left leg. Point the left toe towards the roof, towards the wall in front of you. Okay, and then from that position, we're going to do 5 lifts. As you lift, breathe out. As you drop back down, breathe in. Okay, so breath out, pelvic floor, lift the hips up into a full shoulder bridge, reset. From there, 4 more. Breath out, lift the hips, maintain that energy in the left leg, reset, breath in. Breath out, lift the hips, point the left toe, 2 more to go. Breathe in, reset. Breath out, lift the hips, point the toe. Breath in, reset, 1 more. Breath out, pelvic floor, lift your pelvic floor, point the left toe. Keep as much energy in your left leg as you can. Breath in, reset. Good. Okay, from there, guys, just gently move your legs from left to right. Okay, and then just take 30 seconds to yourself there. Just gently rocking the left leg and the right leg together from the left side of your body towards the right side of your body. Okay, from that position, guys, next move. Okay, point both legs away from the body to start. Okay, and then when you're ready, hands come by your sides. Okay, and once more, we'll just work on the same side, so we're all working off the same limbs. Okay, from that position, bend the left knee to 90 degrees. Again, once more, try and maintain as much stability in pelvic floor or in your pelvis as you can. Okay, and then from there, I want you to bring your 2 hands behind your head and then just gently interlock your fingers behind your head. Okay, from that position, keep a straight line through that left leg, keep a straight line through the right leg. Okay, and we're going to take to a pelvic brace. So again, you're going to peel your shoulder blades off the ground. As you do so, as you lift, I want you to breathe out. And then anytime we bring our head back towards the mat, you breathe in. Okay, so from that position, again, reset, take a breath in. We go together, keeping as much energy in the right leg as you can. Lift the body, breath out. And then tuck the chin towards the chest. Okay, and then hold that position. Okay, we'll go for 5 more reps. Drop the head back, breath in, breath out, lift your pelvic floor. Breath in, reset. Again, breath out as you come up, as you lift your shoulder blades. Breath out. Good, you're going to get 5 reps, so I have 2 more to do. Good, lift and hold for a split second. Reset. Lift, hold for a split second. And breathe in. Okay, staying on that same leg. To make this move slightly tougher, if you want to make it tougher, you're just going to let that right heel hover above the ground. So if you have a quick look at the screen, you can see my right heel is hovering above the ground. Okay, and then from that position, hands stay again behind the head, interlock the fingers slightly, breath out, lift the shoulder blades, and then hold that position. So bring as much energy through the body as you can. Point that right toe. If you need to make it easier, drop your heel onto the ground. Okay, and then from there, in your own time, take it to 12 reps. So breathe in, reset, breath out. Good, so as you lift, you should feel a slight vibration through the body, lifting through pelvic floor. Breath in, that's 3 done for me, and 9 more. Lift, reset. Good, peel the shoulder blades off on breath out. Lift, reset. Keep the energy in the left leg, keep the energy in the right leg. Good, I have 6 done. Reset. Good, lift, breath out. Breath in, reset. Again, if you need to make it easier, drop the right heel to the ground. Good, again, as you lift, breath out. Get that slight vibration again through the body on the lift. Lift your pelvic floor. You're not lifting to your neck. You're not lifting to your shoulders. You're lifting. You're initiating the move through pelvic floor. I have 3 more to go. Do 12. Good. Lift. Again, you're not lifting the head. You're lifting from your breastbone, lifting the whole body as one unit. Good. I have 2 more to go. Again, keep the energy in the right leg. Keep the energy in the left leg. Resurrect the arch in the left foot. Good, I have 1 more. Peel yourself off, lift through breastbone, lift through the breastbone. And reset. Good. Bend the right knee in. Maintain the position, extend the left leg long. Okay, once more, I'll just turn the face towards the camera so you can see me. Okay, from that position, point the left leg long, and then straight away, we've practiced the move, so we'll just start straight away. If you want to make it tougher, lift the left leg off. If you need to make it easier, keep your left heel in contact with the floor. Lift the shoulder blades off on the breath out. Reset. Breath out as you lift. That's the key point here. Think about as you lift, you breathe out. As you drop back down, you breathe in. That's 2. Good. Again, think about the points of your breath out. Think about lifting through your breastbone. Just continue to move. Go for 12 reps. Again, just feel that burn in around your breastbone, in around the rib cage. Resurrect the arch in the right foot. Keep the energy in the left leg. If you're keeping your heel on the floor, that's perfectly fine. If you want to make it tougher, lift the left heel off the ground. I have 5 done, I have 7 to go. Keep going for 12 reps by yourself. But just again, think of the points I'm giving you. Breath out as you lift, and then breath in as you drop back down. You're just holding for a split second at the top of the move. Okay, lift through pelvic floor, lift through the breastbone. So again, imagine just peeling yourself off, starting the move through your breastbone. I have 5 reps left, I have 7 done. Good, lift, reset. Again, focus on the breath out. Focus on the area in around your breastbone. Peel yourself off. Breath out as you lift. Good, I have 3 more to go. Keep going for 12 reps. Just remember those 3 or 4 key points throughout your 12 reps. Good, I have 2 more. Breath out as I lift. Breath in as I reset. And then nice and forceful on my breath out as I lift. And relax. Good, that's my 12 done, guys. Take a break. Okay, once more, grab a quick drink of water if you'd like. Again, I'm just turning in the opposite direction so you can see me. Good. Okay, once more, guys, from that position, head stays back on the floor, shoulders stay back and down. If you want to grab a quick drink of water, do so. Okay, we'll get going in about 20 seconds. Okay, so from that position, guys, we're going to incorporate what we did with our upper body there in terms of our lifting our shoulder blades off the ground. And then we're going to start to just use our legs and start to remove with the lower limbs. Okay, from there, shoulders back and down onto the mat. Again, ensure you're in that neutral position. Legs come to tabletop. Okay, hands by the sides. And then what I want you to think about is pinning your knees together, pinning your feet together, and then pointing your toes away from your body. Knees are stacked above my hips, feet are pointing away. And then from that position, peel yourself off the ground as you just did so in the previous move with your breath out. Drop your chin to your chest. So you've started that lift from your breastbone. Okay, and then from there, we're going to do 5 off each side. So head stays in neutral. Okay, control your breathing. And then from there, I'm going to nosedive my right foot towards the ground. Reset. Okay, and then we're going to do 5 off each side. Okay, away we go. Left leg extension, right leg stays stable. Right leg extension, left leg stable. It's 3 done. Extend, reset. As you breathe out, pelvic floor, maintain that integrity, maintain that stability in your pelvic floor. Good. Breath out, breath in. Breath out, extend, breath in, reset. If you feel any tension on your neck, either drop your head back or just try and bring your focus to your pelvic floor, bring your focus to your breath. Good. 2 more off each side. Good. Point the toe, reset. Point the toe, reset. Point the toe, reset. Drop the feet, drop the head back to the floor. We're going to do that once more. Okay, so again, we get going in about 15 seconds. The main points to think about are keeping your feet and your knees together at the start and the end of the move, keeping as much integrity in your pelvic floor as you can, and then breathing in and breathing out. Your breath out is when you extend your leg. Your breath in is when you bring your foot back towards the opposite leg. Okay, from there, feet come together, knees come together, knees are stacked above the hips, head stays back on the ground, you're in neutral, and then when you're ready, lift the shoulder blades, peel yourselves off the ground, through your breastbone, through your pelvic floor, hold that position, bring your hands by your sides. If you want to make it tougher, turn the palms of the hands towards the roof, and then do 5 off each side in your own time. Again, thinking about the points I said. Breath out, extend. Breath out as well as your pelvic floor connection. Good. There's 3 done for me. You're doing 10 altogether. Good. Reset. Don't cycle the legs. Good distinct movement through your left and through your right leg. I have 6 done. I have 4 to go. Bring my knees back together. Bring my feet back together at the start and at the end of the move. Good. I'll do 2 more off each side. Extend. Reset. Breath out. Pelvic floor. Breath in. Reset. Breath out, pelvic floor, and reset. From there, guys, tuck your knees to your chest, keep your head back on the floor, and then just take a few deep breaths in and out. Good. Okay, so 35 minutes done there, guys. About 6, 7 minutes to go. Good. Okay, so from there, guys, you're going to come straight up to a seated position. So extend your left leg down to the ground, tuck your right knee to your chest, okay, and then just roll forward up to a seated position. Okay, from there, into our move called rolling like a ball. Okay, so starting off a few variations, I'll just talk you through once more. Okay, shoulders back and down. The first variation, the easiest variation, is keeping your heels on the ground and keeping your hands on the floor. Okay, so from there, you're going to pin your feet together, pin your knees together, you fall back onto your hands, and you fall onto your heels. Okay, imagine a pendulum on a clock, just tip forward and back. Okay, and then keep that time consistent between both touches on heels and hands. Okay, to make that slightly tougher, if you want, tap your hands, tap your toes, tap your hands, tap your toes. To make that tougher again, if you'd like, take it to a full roll, tuck your knees to your chest, shoulders back and down, roll off the ground, and then roll straight up to your seated position. As soon as you make contact with the ground, you come straight back, and then straight back to your seat. Okay, so whichever variation you want, you can change between each variation. Okay, we'll do 2 to 3 rounds of 30 seconds. Okay, so again, I'll just change between the positions. Okay, so whichever variation you like, try it. Okay, and again, I'll just give you some coaching points to get the most out of the move. Okay, so we're going to go in 10 seconds. I'll start off with my heels on the floor and the palms of my hands behind my back, just hovering above the ground. Knees together, feet together, point toes away, heels in contact with the ground. Okay, and off we go. So tap the hands, tap the heels, tap the hands, tap the heels. Again, if you're facing towards the screen, again, you notice my head stays in neutral, my head does not move, I'm not tucking my chin towards my chest. And again, as I start to move, try to bring the points together we spoke throughout the class in terms of your breath, in terms of direction of your body, okay, and engaging pelvic floor as much as possible. And if you can, if you're familiar with Pilates, try to draw those 2 hip bones together, drawing them towards your navel. Okay, and then just controlling your body forward and back. To make that move tougher, guys, tap the toes, tap the hands, tap the toes, tap the hands. Okay, we'll go for about 15 seconds. Keep the knees together, keep the feet together to make it tougher again. Wrap the hands on the knees, roll forward, tap the feet, roll back. Good, 10 seconds. Again, if you're in a full roll, you're not crashing off the ground, so your breath should not be taken once your shoulders hit the floor. Good, for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, take a break. Again, as I said, if you're in that full roll position, as soon as your shoulders hit the ground, you should not lose your breath. Okay, in any position you're in, you're just rolling like the pendulum forward and back. Okay, reset. You're familiar with the move. Get to a move you're comfortable with, or get to a variation you're comfortable with. Going in 3, 2, 1. Okay, off we go. So at all times, again, maintain the distance between your knees and your chest. Your knees should not come toward your chest. Your shoulders should not round forward to meet your knees. Just keep that distance, and you're either tapping your hands and your heels, or else you're either tapping your hands and your toes, or else you're in a full roll position. If you're in that full roll position, once more, think about when your shoulders hit the ground, you should not lose your breath. Okay, you should be just be able to come straight back up to that seated position. Okay, again, whichever position you're in, think about breath. Think about the point we spoke about throughout the class. Think about your breath out, pelvic floor connection. Breath in, hold the connection. Hands to heels or toes. Full roll if you like. Tuck your knees to your chest. And again, as I fall back, I'm not losing my breath. Think about a pendulum on the clock. Nice and slowly. Up and down. Good. We'll go for 10 seconds. Again, pick your variation, whatever you're happy with. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Okay, on to our last move, guys. So take a break. Grab a quick drink once more if you like. Okay, and then you're going to be in a cross-legged position. Okay, right over left or left over right. Okay, so from there, whatever position you fell into in terms of crossing your legs, just change up the direction. Okay, so we always just fall into our comfortable position. So just challenge the body. Okay, just change up the position with the legs. Okay, cross-legged position, shoulders back and down. Okay, from there, opposite hand to the opposite shoulder. So nice straight line up to the back. Again, reset, get your bearings, take a breath in, on the breath out. Again, pelvic floor connection. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and then one more deep breath in, and breath out. Okay, hold that position What I want you to think about then is as you breathe out, you rotate your body towards your right or left hand side. Okay, we'll do 2 or 3 off each side. We'll start by facing or turning towards our right side or looking over our right shoulder. Okay, so breath in. On the breath out, pelvic floor, rotate through the mid-back, over the right shoulder as far as you can. Hold that position. Take a breath in. On your breath out, just get a bit more out of that rotation. Breath in, breath out, pelvic floor connection. Reset. From there, take a deep breath in, deep breath out, rotate through the mid-back, looking over the left shoulder as far as you can. Again, you've got your end range. Take a breath in now. On the breath out, rotate a little bit further over that left shoulder. One more deep breath in, breath out, pelvic floor connection, and reset. Okay, from there, shoulders back and down once more. Still in that cross-legged position. This time, hands come wide. Okay, so good straight line from left hand through left shoulder, through right shoulder, and then finishing out through the right hand, or vice versa. Okay, from there, exact same move. Okay, you rotate to the mid-back, your shoulders stay back and down, so you're not moving forward. So at all times, okay, shoulders are back and down. Good straight line through the spine. Okay, from there, guys, take a breath in. On the breath out, rotate through over that right shoulder as far as you can. Don't rotate the head too much. Just get to that end range. Take a breath in. Breath out, rotate it slightly further. Breath in and breath out. Reset. Shoulders back and down at all times. The hands stay strong. Shoulders are strong. Don't let the head drop. Breath in. Breath out. Rotate over the left shoulder as far as you can. Imagine yourself as a corkscrew rotating towards that left side. Breath in. Breath out. Get a little bit more out of the stretch. Keep the head strong. Don't let the head drop. Don't rotate the neck too much. Just get that rotation through your mid-back. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And reset. If you need to take a break, drop the hands down, reset the position, take a deep breath in, one more on each side. Hands come wide, shoulders back and down, take a deep breath in. Again, think of that rotation as a screw. Rotate the body, rotate as far as you can. Don't reach with the neck too much. Get the rotation to the mid-back. Take a breath in, breath out. Get a bit more out of that rotation. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out and reset. Try and keep the hands up, shoulders back and down. Take a breath in. On the breath out, rotate over the left shoulder as far as you can. Rotation through the mid-back. Again, think of a screw turning. Take a breath in, breath out. Get a bit more out of the rotation. Keep the shoulders strong. Keep the head back and down. Keep the head in neutral. Good. Breath in, breath out. Pelvic floor. Rotate a little bit further. And reset. Take a break on the shoulders. Shoulders come back and down. Okay, last move, again, staying in that position. Cross-legged position. Hands come wide. Okay. Shoulders are back and down. Keep the shoulders, keep the hips facing forward. Okay, and then from that position, just imagine puffing clouds up towards the roof. Okay, so shoulders stay back and down. Again, keep as much integrity in your spine as you can. Take a few breaths in. Take breaths out. If you need to take a break at any stage, do so, but at no time should you be folding forward, dropping the head. Your shoulders at all times should be pinched back and down, head in a good, strong, neutral position. Good. Use your breath. Again, your breath out. Don't forget about it. It's pelvic floor. Breath in, hold the connection. Breath out, re-engage that connection. Last move now, stay nice and strong. Good. Again, if you need to just take it to a hold, take it to a hold. From there, reverse the hands, facing towards the ground. Imagine it's bouncing basketballs towards the floor, shoulders back and down. Breathe in, breath out, pelvic floor connection. That's 10 done, we'll do 30. Keep going. Good. If you need to take a break, drop the hands, but don't drop the head. Keep the shoulders back and down. Good. Breathe in. Good. Use your breaths. Good. Do 8 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Breath out, pelvic floor connection. Take one more deep breath in. Deep breath out and relax. Shoulders back and down. Okay, from there, last time, bring the hands wide, turn the palms towards the roof, and then just hold that position. Okay, so palms are again facing up towards the roof. If you want to make it tougher, if you want to keep challenging yourself, add a slight circle in a certain direction, and then change up the direction of the circle every 4 or 5 beats. Good. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Hold the position. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shoulder back and down, guys. Take a breath. Reset. Grab a quick drink of water. Great work. Nearly 45 minutes of work done there. So grab a drink. Okay, and then we'll get to cool down on the mat. Okay, so our first stretch will be head back on the floor, legs extended long onto the ground, and then you'll just be taking a few deep breaths in and out. Okay, so from there, hands come right overhead, just get a full body stretch. Okay, just take a few deep breaths in and out. So on the breath out, just feel the distance between your fingertips and your toes increase. Just trying to release any tension from your body into the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, and then from there, I want you to just get your knees, guys, and tuck them toward your chest, and then just wrap your hands around both legs and hold. Okay, just gently move the body then from left to right, right to left, nice and slowly. Just taking a few deep breaths in and out. Okay, and then from there, just drop your left leg down to the ground, hold behind the right hamstring, keep your hips stable, and then just work through that knee joint on your right leg. So you have 2 more kicks through the right leg, 1 more, then extend that right leg up towards the roof. Okay, and then from there, walk your hands up towards your heel, extend the leg long, lift the shoulder blades off the ground, and then just try and bring the head towards the knee and hold. Good for 3, 2, and 1. Drop the head back to start. Hold behind the left hamstring. Slowly kick up and down through that left knee for 5 kicks. For 3 more. 2 more. For 1. Hold the position. Walk the hands up towards the heel. Bring the head towards the knee and hold. Good. Use the breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the head back, guys. From there, just tuck your right knee to your chest. Hold that position. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. And swap sides. Tuck the left knee to the chest. Wrap the hands around the left leg. Breathe in. Breath out. 1 more deep breath in. Breath out. And relax. Okay, from that position, just make your way up to a seated position. Nice and slowly. Okay, once more, just come into that cross-legged position. Shoulders back and down. Left hand on the floor, right hand up overhead, and then just sweep that left hand overhead or right hand overhead, and just walk the hand out. Just feel the stretch on your right or left hand side. My right hand is up overhead, so I'm trying to keep my right hip on the ground. Sides. My left hand is coming up overhead, so I'm trying to keep my left hip on the floor. And relax. Okay, from there, guys, last stretch, small to 4s on the hands and knees. Okay, once more, back into child's pose. So sit back onto the feet as far as you can, sweep the hands in front, drop the head to the ground, and hold. Okay, from there, guys, come on to all 4s, pop the hips up towards the roof, try and drop the heels down to the ground, try to keep the legs as straight as possible. You're then just going to walk your hands in toward your feet, come to a stand, bring the feet together, bend the knees slightly as we did at the very start of the class, grab the backs of the legs, tuck your chest toward your thighs, okay, and then just take a few deep breaths in and out. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly make your way up, guys, and relax. Brilliant stuff, guys. Thanks very much for joining in. Hope you enjoyed that. Good work. Just over 45 minutes of work. So thanks a million. Hope you're enjoying the classes. Hope you've had a good weekend and a good bank holiday Monday. Thanks very much. Take care and we'll see you soon.